Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Winning polls show significant GOP resurgence in past 2 months. Several recently released polls show a resurgence of Republican popularity among voters, as measured by President Trump's approval ratings and the generic congressional ballot. The Real Clear Politics average of polls, for instance, currently shows the generic congressional ballot advantage for Democrats has dipped to 6.2%, the lowest it has been since May 30th of last year, and down 7 points from the 13-point advantage they had as recently as a month and a half ago. President Trump's job approval rating has increased to 42.3% in the Real Clear Politics average of polls, his highest since May 13th of last year. As Breitbart News reported, the much-hyped blue wave Democrats hoped would power them to a net gain of 24 seats in the 2018 midterms needed to give them control of the House of Representatives appears to have reached its peak 2 months ago in December. Democrats dismissed the recent trends as temporary rounding errors, pointing to the December victory of Democrat Doug Jones in the Alabama U.S. Senate special election, and this week's special election victory by a Democrat in a Missouri state legislative district that usually is reliably Republican as true indicators of what they call voter fatigue with President Trump and his policies. One of the most reliable national pollsters, Rasmussen, which only polls likely voters and thus has proved more accurate in many of its political forecasts, currently shows Trump as having surpassed President Obama in overall approval at the same point in his presidency. Here's Rasmussen's summary of its current tracking poll findings. The Rasmussen Report's daily presidential tracking poll for Thursday shows that 48% of likely U.S. voters approve of President Trump's job performance. 50% disapprove. The latest figures include 34% who strongly approve of the way Trump is performing and 43% who strongly disapprove. This gives him a presidential approval index rating of -9. Trump's 48 to 53 is better than his predecessor's approval numbers in the same poll at the same stage of his presidency. On February 8, 2010, Rasmussen found Obama at 46 to 54, 2 points lower in approval and 4 points higher in disapproval than Trump. Obama's strongly disapprove numbers were also worse, 26 to 41. After a tremulous first year for the Trump administration, many in the press have been predicting a blue wave in November. Various polls have shown a deep blue polling preference in many swing districts over the past month. However, after Trump's State of the Union speech, polls for Republicans have begun to stabilize. This week, an aggregation of polling data from 538 showed a 5-point drop in numbers for Democrats nationally since Christmas Day 2017.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.